Let's go for Narnia. For Narnia! Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Now for this week episode, we're going to go with the best commander against non-land removal. That is this one that I have in here. Ashaya, Soul of the Wild. And it is pretty good commander, is mono green. And yeah, I love green and white because those are my colors. Yeah, I'm a Celestial Mage, but anyway. The thing that we're going to try to do in here is just to try to add a lot of attackers, buff them as much as possible, and see if our opponents can go ahead and survive. As easy, as simple as always. As only mono green can go ahead and do it. And as always, I'm going to leave a link in the description of the video so you can go ahead and check that out. And if you can go ahead and give us a thumbs up, subscribing, or give us a comment about what do you think about this deck, or which one is going to be the next commander that you would like to see in this series. And without further ado, let's go with the games. I'll see you to the end step. Let's keep it. Hopefully we can go ahead and draw a fetch land. Because if we draw a fetch land, that's going to help us a lot with the Lotus Cobra if he's able to survive, right? Sigarda. Yeah, it has white, so most likely it has a lot of things in order to get rid of creatures. That's always a possibility. Okay. It was not a fetch land, but it's going to give us some additional mana. Now if he goes... Okay. Yeah, fetch land is going to be pretty good in the future, because if we're able to go ahead and go with the Crucible of the Worlds, then yeah, we will be doing a lot of nasty things on it. But for now, Sigarda is going to start pumping iron. Let's go one, and let's just set it up a circle. Circle of Drains Druid. Brawl is going to give us additional mana in the future. At least in the future. And having the last March of the Aints is pretty awesome in here. Mainly because he has only 2 cards in hand. Hopefully they are going to be like pretty crappy cards. Meanwhile, I'm going to start receiving damage, that's for sure. Ooh. Oi. Let's go with one. Green. Another one. Prince of Titania. 5. Shaya. It's going to be green. And let's go with a Rishkar. Rishkar Expertise. And we're going to go... Yeah... I think I'm going to go with Rishkar. In case if they get rid of the Ashaya, we'll have at least additional mana here. Let's go with the Sylvan Safekeeper. And am I able to try to go for additional mana? No, I don't think it's going to be needed additional mana. So we're going to discard the lands. Mainly because we have Crucible of the Worlds, and mainly we have a lot of mana already available. So let's go ahead and get rid of the lands. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. And let's pray that there's not going to be a red effect. Like, please, there's not going to be any red effects. Because if there's no red effects, we might be able to win next turn. Ooh. Sword of Forge and Frontier. Okay. Yeah, we might be able to win next turn. Ow! I'll be receiving another 9 damage. Okay. Probably given counters because I don't have any enchantments or artifacts. Okay. Are you going to do something else, opponent? Because I highly doubt that you will be able to do something else. Nice. Harmonize? Sure. He drew 3 more cards and he has only 1 mana. 2 mana if he go ahead and... Oh. Okay. Sure. Sure. Let's go ahead and go with the following. 1. Let's go with another one. Green Henge. Let's try with green. Large. Oh, this is awesome. We're going to go 1 and 1, and that's the only things that I will be able to do. Yeah, that's kind of disappointing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's go with 8. Now with this one it has to be 10, right? Here's 4, 12. Let's go with 10. Yeah, it seems that this deck is kind of nasty. Kind of. Yeah, there's going to be 1 mana. I'm not gonna use it. Let's go for Narnia. For Narnia! Opponent Sigarda 2013. My respect, because at this time a lot of people has already conceded. So I respect to the ones that actually deserve it. Thank you though. If you like the video so far, you can go ahead and help us to grow by giving us a thumbs up. That's going to help us a lot in order to grow as a channel. And thank you very much for doing so. Oh, I'm going to risk it. If I don't draw another land, I'm going to start crying. But at least I have the first turn. And if we draw another land, we go with the Tribute. Tribute is going to help us a lot. Well, that's not a land, but also it's going to help us. Yeah. Continue drawing lands. Because this is going to get nasty pretty fast. Okay, at least I'll be able to go with a multiple like creatures on it. Not only that, but if I try another land with the Lotus Cobra, then we might be able to start doing something pretty good. But for now, I'll be receiving the damage. That's for sure. Oof. Let's go Cobra. Another elf. Okay. I don't want to go for the resource of chump blocking because I don't have any lands. Now the good part is that I think I have enough mana to go with my commander next turn. Or even Nisa. That's going to be pretty exciting. Okay, he didn't want to go. Let's go 1. And I think, yeah, I'm gonna go with Nisa. I prefer to go with Nisa. Okay, it's going to be one small tree. And unfortunately, the Sylvan Safekeeper is going to work mainly as a blocker. Yeah. Because if he attacks with everything with Nisa, I might be going with the multiple blocks in here. I don't want Nisa to actually die on me. Okay, it's going to continue giving some counters on it. Hopefully he's not going to attack, or at least I would love to not for him to attack. But if he attacks, I'm going to go with multiple blockers. Okay, he didn't want to attack. Lovely. Let's try. Please, Lance! Lance! Interesting. It's not a land, but it's going to help us. Okay, Green Hage. Let's go with Fanatic of Runners. Let's draw a card. This is getting good. Green. Let's go with another one. In the war against mono green commanders, I think mine is doing additional stuff in here. Yeah, I'm going to hit one, two. Let's go for another one. And I was kind of afraid because everything was done with only one land, at least for the current moment, right? 3, 4, 5. No. Wrong one. 6, 7. He's going to give me more cards. Counters. Ooh. Let's go with this one. My opponent is already getting impatient. But I'm kind of loving it. And it's not McDonald's. Okay. What? Is going to delay the turn? Really? Well, being honest, this deck is pretty wild, and the good part about this one is that he can get out of nowhere with a kill. Right now, I had enough in order to go for a last march of the Ains, and probably if I go attack and for some reason he survives, then I'll go with the last march and refill my hand, mainly because is I have this one, the Sopandreo. I don't know if that's how you call it, but he wanted to continue, then yeah, I'm going to give it just like that, the plus, and I'm going to give it like that because I'm not going to be able to attack for the current moment. And yeah, my opponent has to do something incredibly good, and I don't remember any cards that is like a removal in green. I honestly don't remember any cards that are removal in green. So he has to do one of two things, or try to equal the amount of creatures that I added, or have any other solutions, like any Fox effect. I think there are like 2 cards that are fucked. That is going to be the case, then I'm kind of poor. But besides that, I won't be able to do a thing. Okay, you can go ahead and try to attack. and concede it. Yeah, I might try. Hopefully I can continue drawing lands, but at least I'll be having something to do with the growing rights of Itlamok. Ooh. Okay. Now is the other Tinybones. Okay. Go ahead and go with the Behemoth, please. Ah. Yeah, that was kind of annoying. Is going to go again for my hand. That's even worse. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, most likely we're going to go with the growing the rights. If he doesn't discard it. At least this one is when dies. It has to die in order to get removed. Okay, meanwhile I'll continue receiving damage. Sure. Let's try to get something additional from here. I'm gonna cry. 4 cards out of nothing. Yeah, sure. He didn't want to use his mana because he wants to use the One Ring. My One Ring. You're such a nuisance. Okay, let's go ahead and go 1-1. Hopefully they can go ahead and survive. If he's going to try to go against the Elvish Archdruid, I can go ahead and return it to my hand. But besides that, I have nothing else to do. Yeah, this one, let's return it. And it fizzles! Now, unfortunately, if this one dies, then yeah, that's going to suck. Yeah, he died. The good part is that he has only like 2 cards in hand. The bad part is that he has a 1 range, so most likely it's going to get more removal. Meanwhile, I'll continue receiving damage. That's annoying. Okay, let's try to get some life. Okay. If Titania dies, then one of the combos actually is going to disappear from the deck. Hopefully we can go ahead and draw another land, so we can go with the Caged Sun. Besides the Caged Sun, we don't have something else to do. Okay, she's going to die. Sure. Well, this Tinybones is not going to have any graveyard in order to continue stealing my stuff. Meanwhile, I'll continue receiving damage. That's not good. Okay, let's try with my commander. Ashaya! Ashaya! Lovely Ashaya! Indirectly, we're giving in some damage to the One Ring. I don't know about you, and I'm kind of salty on those ones, but yeah, it's one of those type of decks that I kind of hate. Like, it's or one of 3. It could be mono blue, like counter, 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 a 1-1, 1-3, or something like that. Then counter, 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 draw, counter, counter. Can be one of these type of decks that is just I kill everything, and I kill, I kill, I kill, I kill, I kill. Or sometimes it's the type of deck like that it will be with red. That it would be like land, 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 something, land, land, massive destruction, land, land, land. And when I'm referring about land, I'm referring about my opponent's killing all the lands, right? Stone Rain and things like that. So yeah, good game. Kind of hate those type of decks. What amazing games we had with Ashaya Soul of the Wild as a mono-green commander in EDH. Now he has a lot of strengths, such as Ashaya's ability to turn all creatures into forests, significantly increase your mana production, enabling you to cast your larger spells faster. Also, there's a lot of synergy, since all cards you control becomes lands, you can easily trigger landfall abilities more frequently, maximizing the value with cards such as Avenger of Zendikar and Rampaging Balance. Not only that, but also Ashaya protects your creatures from spells that specifically target non-land creatures, providing resilience against many board wipes and target removal. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Cyclonic Reef. And there's a lot of combo potential, such as Ashaya enables infinite combos with cards such as Kirin Ranger and Scrub Ranger, which can repeatedly untap creatures for infinite mana and other effects. And for last, Ashaya fits perfectly into creatures heavy strategies, allowing you to benefit from both the creatures and the land synergy, making it easier to support a wide range of green strength. Now on the other side, there's a lot of weaknesses with Ashaya, such as Ashaya's ability to turn creatures into land makes them susceptible to land destruction spells and ability, which are typically harder to protect against. Also, to maximize Ashaya's potential, the deck needs a high density of creatures, which might limit the inclusion of other powerful non-creature spells. And being a mono green commander restricts access to removal, counter spells, and other utility spells found in other colors, which can leave you vulnerable in certain situations. Not only that, but also the deck's current strategy heavily relies on Ashaya being on the battlefield. If Ashaya is repeatedly removed, deck efficiency can suffer a lot. And last but not least, cards that synergize with traditional lands like Exploration and Oracle of Moldaya might not interact as effectively with Ashaya's land creature. In conclusion, Ashaya's Soul of the Wild is a powerful and versatile mono-green commander that excels in mana ramp, landfall synergies, and protection against non-land targeting spells. Its ability to turn creatures into lands opens a myriad of combo opportunities and enhance creature-based strategies. However, it also introduces vulnerabilities to land destructions and requires a high creature density, which can limit deck building options. Despite these challenges, Ashaya's strengths in accelerating mana and enabling explosive plays can make it a formidable choice for players who enjoy leveraging green's natural affinity for creatures and lands. So, this was the games. I hope you liked them. And to be honest with you, it is a mono green and we achieved our goal, that it was make them bigger, make it better, and go with the beatdown plan. And I had a lot of fun to do it. Now, the only problem that I'm seeing is that it's too linear, and not only that, but if our opponent has multiple removal or massive removal, then it's going to be really difficult to go and stand up and continue with the beatdown plan. But besides that, I had a lot of fun. Now, if you want a couple of easy wins, that might be your deck to go. Now, if you're new for the channel, then you might like some of the other videos that I have in the channel, so I'm going to leave a link in here so you can go ahead and check out some of the other lists that I have in here. And as always, thank you for sticking to the end of the video. I'll see you to the next week. Happy gaming. Bye.